If you've ever tried to mail or fax information to your elected officials, you know how time-consuming it can be. KGMB9's Kahle shows us a new computer software package which speeds up that process.
When computer experts Mitch and his wife Holly Huber wanted to contact all 120 elected Hawaii officials, they spent hours and hours writing and labeling individual letters and faxes. Then they created Personal Lobbyist, a software program that lists everyone.
By the time you write the letter and then personalize every single letter to all of them, print them out and stuff the envelopes and get the mailing out, it's going to require somewhere between 6 to 8 hours for all 120 of the elected officials. With our software, we can do it in less than an hour.
It includes names, pictures, addresses, phones, and fax numbers, biographies, leadership positions, committees, maps, and much more on every official.
We have found from speaking with many of the elected officials that they don't get a lot of constituent feedback, and this allows their constituents to have that access. We're getting some elected officials who want to buy copies of the software to give to their constituents.
And there are different versions available, depending if you have a Macintosh computer or a PC. It'll work on both for just about $30. And they say the program is without a political agenda.
The software is completely politically objective. It has no political leaning whatsoever because we want people to use it as a tool. Obviously, once someone purchases the software and starts using it to send letters, then it's going to take on the political leanings of that user.
And Mitchell and Holly hope this will help thousands island-wide to become more involved in the political process. I'm Kahle, KGMB9 News.
If you're interested in ordering Personal Lobbyist for yourself, you can call Mitchell or Holly at 235-0476. And they say that after November's election, the updated version for all the newly elected officials will be free.
Try and imagine being able to influence the outcome of a political issue by using your home computer. As Dialogue's Paul Nickel tells us, there's a new locally produced program that can help make any home computer user a political lobbyist.
In these days of big money politics and special interest lobbying, it's easy for the little guy to feel left out of the legislative process. That is until a pair of software designers from Oahu Business Services in Kaneohe began marketing an innovative new computer program called Personal Lobbyist.
The reason that we created the software was we were watching television, reading the newspaper, and a political issue caught our eye, and we said, this is it. We have to do something. We have to contact the state legislature about our particular view, which we felt wasn't being conveyed. So we sat down that evening and had to look up all the names, all the addresses, all the fax numbers and phone numbers for the state legislature, and it took hours.
After 4 months of software development and countless hours gathering information from elected officials, the first version of Personal Lobbyist was ready in both Macintosh and IBM Windows formats. Personal Lobbyist is, first of all, simple to operate. The user can pick from 120 individualized records, each of which contains a brief biographical sketch and up-to-date reference information like fax numbers and addresses. Come November, when some of the records on this version of Personal Lobbyist become obsolete, Oahu Business Services plans to amend the current version to reflect the outcome of the general election. But by far, its most important feature is the ability to easily format and store letters and faxes, a feature that is already giving users of Personal Lobbyist more voice in state government.
We have a lot of parents. We have teachers, including a couple civics teachers who are using it in the classroom. We have, doctors and lawyers, small business people, real estate agents. But most importantly, we have people who have never gotten involved in politics before. Maybe they haven't had the time or the resources, and they're buying the software so they can write their first letters to their state legislatures or send their first faxes to their city council members. And I find that's the most exciting part of all.
After all, a democracy is only as good as the people who participate in it. I'm Paul Nickel for Dialogue.